guys. Ooh, should we do a little reading? Sure, why not? It's very impromptu, but it's been a minute. How are you guys doing? I just did a little burn ceremony, you know, where you like write down things you want to get rid of or release or let go of, and then you burn it. And I'm kind of a pyro at heart, you know. So grab yourself some water, grab your favorite crystals, add them in. Look it up first, though. Make sure that the crystals that you want to put in your water, it's that they're safe, because some crystals are toxic. I have rose quartz and an ant. Oh, buddy, sorry. I'm still gonna drink the water. I have rose quartz in my glass. I'm bringing in the love. Look, I even have rose quartz right here. All these little pieces. Is this a love reading? Probably. All right, let's just put on my love oil then. And let's make a little space here. Put the water there. Pocket change and seashells. And I am gonna get my deck out. Just, you know, pack up the reading I gave myself this morning. Okay. Tuning into the collective. For those of you that are watching, thank you for tuning in again and for enjoying my content, my readings, my facial expressions. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. No worries, you won't be trapped if you won't be trapped. Nah, you prosper. Tuning in. All right, angels and guides, what is it that we need to know today? Message for the collective. Feeling like it has to do with love. Got this red candle here for passion, the root chakra. Got rose quartz all over the place. I put my love oil on. What do we got? What do we got? Thank you for letting this message be clear and understandable. 10 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. What's happening? They're all hopping. That was really interesting. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa, why are my cards being so... What is that energy? Very sporadic, unpredictable. It's not grounded right now. So there's like a need to let go of an old identity. You are a lot more clear. You're a lot more clear on what it is you want to focus on, where you want to give your love and attention. Because there are multiple interests here, and there are multiple things that mean a lot to the heart. These could be people, these could be hobbies, this could be work, this could be friends, this can be all kinds of things that the heart has invested in. There's clarity, there's more clarity and stick-to-itiveness where you just like, you know what the focus is, you know what the prioritization has to be, and what you thought this new beginning was for the future, there's like a reevaluation of all the things that all the seeds you've been planting. What you thought that you were going to focus on and go down, this is like more work right now. Shuffling again. Let's cut the deck. You're choosing a new one of your interests to focus on. There's a release of the past. There's healing happening around you. Your angels are guiding you right now. Desire, hopes and fears, that there'd be like a message of truth coming in, a message of clarity. There is a message of clarity coming in. You're upgrading. It's like you have all these things, these seeds that you've planted over time, things that you've invested in, and things that you really care for. They've taken a lot of time to, pour yourself into learning how to do these things, these relationships, this job, the place that you live could be one of these desires, and not whereas in the past you chose one that wasn't going to bring the outcome. There was a change, there was a decision that happened, a change of mind. New information came in, and instead of going down the path that you thought was going to be this new enterprise, this new successful opportunity, you have been stopping that. You've let go of that old identity. You've released it. You're looking at what else you've invested in, healing the parts of you that are sad to not have that outlet anymore, or that connection anymore, or that pursuit, or that interest, that passion, that person, that whatever it is that you thought that was going to be the future, that you realize now is not. You're looking at the other things you've invested in, healing around the fact that, sometimes there's some pride involved in the thing that we swore was going to work, or be our thing, or be the end all, or be the solution, or be the wasn't. We were wrong. So there's a little bit of like healing there, and taking some time to turn within and to reevaluate what it is that you have invested in that isn't necessarily all in the tangible yet, but they're already seeds that you've planted, and what the outcome is going to be with this moving into the truth that you're meant to help others with. The truth is that by reinvesting now into one of the other areas that you've been growing in your life, and making that now a new priority, especially around business. We were talking about love, but this is a bit of a prosperity reading here. Life path, like not life path, but kind of. This is about your pentacles. And so in the outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles. It takes the longest. We go from the Knight of Swords and the hopes and fears, like wanting it to be instant, it's taken a long time. The good thing is that the outcome is very prosperous. It's very loyal. It's very consistent. It's very grounded, real. You can count on it. Umbrella card, please. Thank you, thank you. So still, like, there's still some decision making happening over like what your dream is. Still some decision making. You have not forgotten about your dreams, and that's good. It's like you had to go down the path that you thought was going to bring success, to have that whole experience, to learn lessons and develop some skills that are transferable. Even if what you did then to what you're now deciding to do look or feel like completely different fields, there are transferable skills that you learned. And those skills, applying those skills to this new path, you know, you're just tweaking some things. You're seeing like, you know, if I kept that aspect but dropped that, and if I did this instead, and you're figuring it out right now. Your guides are helping you. But you needed to go down that path. And so there's still some like hesitancy over like if you're making the right decision or not. There's a little bit of like blocked heart and blindfold on, so not knowing what to listen to, like a little going back and forth, and also just like blocked off from communication. You need to listen, but not with your ears, with your heart. Take the blindfold off. It's okay. You can look at the choice. For a lot of you, this was a very difficult decision on like something to let go of that really serves humanity, that brings you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of joy. But it's just a tweaking. So much blue, so much yellow. Throat chakra, solar plexus. Let's work on bringing those into balance. We do also have a lot of gray, which is integration, the masculine and the feminine. A lot of gray. Can we get a clarification card on this 10 of Swords in reverse, please? Thank you. We have the Emperor in reverse. So letting go of that old structure, that old regime, that empire that you had, you know, built up. There's pride. What did I say? Healing from the pride of it not working. This like what you thought was this big empire. Yeah. Collapse of the foundation. 4 of Wands in reverse, clarifying the 7 of Cups in reverse. So something that you loved deeply, that you chose to invest in, didn't work. Feels like failure. It's not. Just harvest the lessons. And then 7 of Swords. So there's a bit of like awareness now in the moment that you've changed your mind because you saw the future that it was leading to, and it wasn't going to lead anywhere. And so there's this like 7 of Swords, kind of like desire to like sneak away from it. The beauty is it hasn't happened yet because you've already realized, oh, so there's like guilt involved, the feeling like you're like sneaking away from this old dream. And in reality, you're not sneaking away because you're in the present moment, seeing that if you were to steer on this course, it would not work and you would have to sneak away, steal away. And so you're just feeling guilt because you're not actually sneaking anywhere. It just means you have to be so honest in the present moment with the circumstances and the people and everything involved in the foundation that was laid that's cracked and crumbled. Because others might be aware of it, but maybe some people are not wanting to see it. They're not acknowledging it. And so it's taking you really having to look at your crop, like what you've been growing, and make some choices here. So victory. choosing to see the how you can still succeed moving forward. That's the advice. This Seven of, here, this is your advice. Seven of Pentacles. Oh my god, there's too many candles everywhere. Seven of Pentacles and Six of Wands. So investing in victory. Investing wisely and it paying off. Again, what you had been doing, although would not work, and you can see that now, you've got the foresight now to be like, whoo, that's a situation I'm gonna have to sneak away from. I'm not gonna even like go there. So you're re-looking at what you've got going on and how you can make it successful, how you can bring in this like balance of, you know, not taking all of these cups. The Seven of Cups is in reverse. There's not confusion anymore. There's new clarity that has come in. There is new clarity that has come in, and now instead of all those Seven of Cups, they're all getting poured out, and you've taken the two that you want to focus on, and you're learning how to balance them. And it is also the Two of Cups. So this is also a divine timing and divine guidance, leading you not just to a new alchemical process that's going to heal your heart, help your heart shine out, like feel the love, like all these good things, but it can also call in love into your life, because we did think this was a love reading, and it's kind of like moving through. I don't know why I keep shuffling this deck in between, but it's asking me to, so I'm doing it. I think that's bad. I just don't do that typically, but can we get a clarification card for the Temperance card? And we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So yeah, there's a pause on things right now, because you need to take a look at, this is like a wake-up call. It's a bit of a wake-up call. A card to clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands in reverse. And outcome card, Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. Nine of Swords. God, this decision is just like tormenting you. It's like you don't want to feel stuck in the decision that you're making. You don't want to feel stuck. You don't want it to be the wrong decision. Two of Pentacles, trying to like really balance this out. Seven of Wands in reverse. That's been coming up a lot for me, and it's been doing such interesting things to my mind where it like scrambles it a little bit. And I think that's a part of it. It's like just laying down the stick. Like, I'm not going to defend myself against you. I don't even need to. Your opinion doesn't actually even matter anymore, because the truth of my mission is so clear now. And I want this solid, I want to offer this, but there's also this, well, will it be good enough? Will it be accepted? Will it be successful? Will it work? There's pain from the past that's still, so there's healing. There's a pause on the movement forward, because like everything's been kind of knocked off by this truth. Damn. Kind of cool. So healing is key right now. Nine of Wands. Yeah. God, just like not even feeling strong enough to make the decision to move towards this better life, because it feels so final, and there's like a desire to kind of sneak away for a bit. You might need to get away for a little bit and be alone. Can you afford yourself any type of alone time coming up soon? It's really going to help wish desire. Yeah, because the tower moment came through. The tower fell. The nice thing is, man, you let it. You didn't try and hold on and get crushed by it. You, like, got out of there. You let go. And that's helping you towards your wish fulfillment. What is your biggest, what's the actual wish? Because you're playing small. Still playing small. Afraid to play big because you thought you were big. This emperor identity that has been knocked off. So knowing that you are strong enough, you've just been through a battle. You've been through a battle, you've got some wounds. You need to pause, you need to heal yourself, you need to take a look at what all you still have, all of the things that have been growing, that you, like seeds that you've planted over the years, that maybe you haven't necessarily taken the time to nurture and water because your efforts and your intention were focused elsewhere, but rain still came through and still watered, and the sun still came up and still watered all these different plants. And you're able, by stopping and slowing down, to like take a look of your inventory and to see that even though this did not work, this failed, this crop did not produce like you hoped it would. I just came from the farmer's market, so, and I have a ton of vegetables, so that's on my mind. And this is for sure like a farmer's card. So yeah, like looking and seeing what all you can do now. The world is changed. And there's something there at that pentacle, right? This one didn't work out. This pentacle didn't make it. Didn't work. But there are still 6 more there. And this is the outcome card. Going from a page in reverse. So smug. You might be dealing with someone who is smug. Maybe someone who is immature around finances, around money, around, maybe they don't put in the work. And this can be a part of what you're also maybe wanting to sneak away from, is this, there could be an individual that you had invested in, that you thought was, there's the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles that came through with the pre-shuffle. So if this is a love thing, this is a breakdown and dismantling of an old relationship with someone who you thought was going to go all the way, but they're really immature and unable to pull it together, make ends meet. And so there's just like, there's a lot of disappointment that has happened. And so there's fear in making this bigger choice, this step towards victory, this step towards your wish fulfillment, and towards being able to offer something that's much more solid, much more valiant, but still maybe feeling like it won't be good enough because you felt like you were the emperor, and now you're going, you're a knight. So there's some learning, there's healing that's happening. You're healing your ego and your pride from getting knocked off. You're Empire. Whew. The good thing here is it's bringing in your wish fulfillment. One that this situation never would have been able to give you. And on some level, you always knew that. And so this destruction, this dismantling, this crumbling of the foundation, of the structure, of the job or the dreams or the relationship, or maybe multiples, at this point, you know the truth, and you're too tired to fight, too beaten up to fight. You don't care to fight. But it's also that you just know the truth of the situation. And so you're going to allow time to pause a little bit while you kind of pick up the pieces and see what you can work with and see how you can make this new future work. So for those of you who are looking for love, this is about allowing the old thing that you know was never going to give you true happiness or work, give you satisfaction or success. This is about reestablishing your foundation, but also your self-worth. So I am going to pull a romance angel card and wrap the reading up with that. If this resonates at all, or if this is your story, or parts of it, or if any of it applies to you, hit the thumbs up or comment below and just let me know what's going on. I love to read the comments. Alright, just some love advice, please, for those that are watching, those who this reading is for. Thank you for this message and letting it be clear and understandable. What do the romance angels want to say here? And just even validation, thank you. All right, we'll take both of them. Forgiving and learning. And then getting to know each other. So if you have someone in mind and maybe you're not really in communication or it's been a bit weird, they're going through a lot. Maybe you're going through a lot. Maybe you're both going through a lot. That's really asking for a lot of compassion and patience and being able to forgive yourself for anything that's coming up where you're seeing how you were not maybe helping, forgiving other people that are involved, and learning from this. Knowing again that you were meant to go down this path so that you could learn so much, so that this new upgraded path that you're going towards, that it's a hard decision. You're really having a hard time with this. But you are deciding to move forward towards your dreams and towards this stable commitment. And so as you do the healing and the forgiving and the learning of these lessons, you get to know yourself much better, and it opens up as all of that continues to dismantle and clear away and be released. I did just do a burn ceremony too before this. Maybe you need to do a burn ceremony, writing out the things that you want to just let go of and then burn it safely. But yeah, as you do that and as time clears, because right now things are on a pause. The wheel is not moving forward at the moment. because there's healing that needs to happen. So as you focus on that, the divine opens up ways for you and this person that you want to connect with and share love with, if this is a love reading. There are aspects here. But also, as you forgive and release, you know, your pride, and you forgive yourself for what you thought you were meant to do, because this is definitely a like life path and work and success, like 3D reality success kind of reading. So as you go through this healing process and really, you know, reevaluate things, what have you been growing inside yourself? How's your mindset? Have you been growing thoughts that are right thinking, that are going to help you? Or have you been, you know, growing weeds? So you get to know yourself through this. And getting to know yourself is key in any relationship that you want to develop with anybody. It's also key with making sure that the investment that you make now moving towards with a new successful foundation and future, that you know yourself well enough to know if it is really going to satisfy you, if you are going to love it, if it's meant for you, if it's your calling. So don't stress too much about the decision-making process. Listen to your heart and let the angels and your guides help you. Life purpose. Can't make this up. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and your purpose then will serve you. Woo! We're gonna leave it on that. So much love to you guys. Seriously, hope you're doing really well. Share if this video hit it at home for you. Share it with others. Maybe it's a message for them too. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.